how do you describe your job to people that don't know anything about cosplaying or anything about anything?
I am a video game marketing person. It's a nice, like, gentle generalization, and then when they delve deeper, they want to know, then I show them pictures, and then they're like, oh. But yeah,
Right.
no. Yeah.
Well, so how did you discover this industry, like, and decide that this is going to be your thing?
Well, actually, I didn't. I kind of fell into it. I'm just a huge like nerd. My family grew up with Pokemon and Resident Evil and all this kind of stuff. And I went to San Diego Comic-Con dressed as Sexy Pikachu, and that was my first con ever. And it kind of blew up after that. Like I didn't know what cosplay was. I had no idea what this world was of cons. I didn't know people went to cons and got to hang out with each other. So when that all happened, I was just like, holy cow. Yeah, so brand new, fell into it, took off, had to control it and everything. So it was, I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it the whole time. I don't really know what I'm doing,
So
genuinely.
none of us do, for any of ourselves, not just for yourself.
No, yeah.
So, why do you think people, specifically gross, stupid men, are so cynical or suspicious of any girl that is into Pokemon or anything like this? Why the weirdness?
I think because media portrays attractive females as people who generally aren't into this kind of stuff. And sometimes, like, there's that story of the skater girl who bought a skateboard because her boyfriend had one kind of thing. So they're almost like, these girls just want to like this stuff to impress us. And sometimes that's true, and I think generally as a female, that sometimes is like really, really true. We are heavily influenced by men's likes and dislikes and stuff. My whole family, I grew up, I have mom, dad, and then I have two brothers. They liked Pokemon and Legos and everything, so I grew up with that. If I had two sisters, I would have grown up completely different, I think. My dad still likes Speed Racer and all that kind of stuff, so it would have come through him, but I think they get suspicious because it's just not normal. Like socially, like media doesn't portray it as normal yet, but I think now it's snowballing to become so normal, and which is really great because now people are all nerds, which is fantastic. But I don't know. I just think it's just generally like the fear of the unknown and ignorance and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's always seemed like, for me, watching all these different things going on, like anytime a girl wants to, like, even just be into anything, anime, comics, whatever, they're forced to become a champion for women's rights. Do you know what I mean? Is that accurate, do you think?
I really don't try to put too much thought into it because, I mean, it may make me sound kind of like, whoa, Jessica Nigri doesn't care about blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm genuinely like, you know what? Like what you like, don't worry about, like, being like, I'm a girl and I like games. Like, who gives a shit? Like, girls have liked games forever. You know, like, don't act all, like, high and mighty about it. And especially if someone gives you crap, just beat them at the game. Don't worry about trying to defend yourself or like anything. Just be like, oh, let's play a game, and then you'll see. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. It's so hard for me to describe my feelings. Yeah.
What do you think the Jessica Nigri legacy will be when all is said and done?
Shoot.
In your personal museum, what will be the, you know, the Bucky-like glass thing describing your life?
Man, Hail Hydra. That was a good movie. I hope that all I leave behind is good feelings and just being good to each other, no matter like what you are, who you are, what you believe, you know, who you believe in. Because that's what I am to everyone, you know, that's what my mom promotes and everything. My dad says, treat everyone like they're wearing a shirt that says, make me feel special, because you don't know what I went through. So hopefully that, not costumes, not any of that kind of stuff. Hopefully there's that feeling.